Eagle has landed.
You're listening to American Slacker Podcast with Matthew Gertz and Jesse Landers.
Welcome to Quarantine Theater. I'm Jesse, your ticket taker, and alongside me is our usher, who will show you to your seat.
Hey there, guys. I'm Matt. What's up? And today we are doing a very different idea. This is for our Patreon crowd. Also, you can see it on YouTube, obviously. But today we're going to be doing an interesting idea, and we're joined by Jesse's wonderful girlfriend, Marli. Say what's up, Marli.
Hi. How are you doing?
And we're going to be doing an interesting idea where we watch a movie that Marli picked out, and we're going to talk about the movie. We're going to be talking about our life during this craziness that everybody won't shut the fuck up about. Quarantine.
Yeah, a lot of people are cooped up, so a lot of people are watching movies. It's a good time to get together, even, across the country via digital connection here to just watch some good films. So this time around, what did you pick for us, Marli?
I picked several movies, but the one that was okayed was Good Burger. So
wow.
Well, there was some background issues going on here. But
Wait. So what? I was out of the room when this happened. What were the other movies?
No, you heard. It was only from Netflix. It's not like all the movies ever, it's just the Netflix movie. So, but Little Princess is right. My close to heart movie. That's on Netflix. That one's great.
Yeah.
Matt also loves that movie.
I do love that one. Full disclosure, I love that one from when I was a kid. It's a 1995 flick, I think.
Okay.
So I'm a baby at that time. I think it might be even earlier, honestly. I think I fucked the date up. But either way, old film. A lot of nostalgia there. Crazy. I think it'll hold up. I was talking to Marli about this. I think there's a lot of beautiful scenes that might hold up today. A lot of little glamour shots in the film.
Is it just as beautiful as Good Burger, though?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's why we're here today, though. And the interesting thing about this concept we're doing here is if you guys want to pull up Good Burger on Netflix, we're doing a little Netflix party ourselves. If you don't know, Jesse's in California. I'm in New York. We're having a good old Netflix party watching this film while we do this podcast.
And we're thinking that in the future we could maybe set up a time where some of our patrons, if they're interested, could vote on a movie and we watch it together during all this craziness.
Hell yeah. Do you want to see the Little Princess? Let us know. Shit. Yeah, we'll do it. Let us know any old classics, maybe even new ones. We haven't really, figured out what we're going to stick to. It started out with horror. That didn't really pan out. We've come to Good Burger, and that's what we're going to play. So we're going to do a countdown. That way, hopefully, everybody is on the same fucking page here. It's going to be messy. Let's be real. All right.
You want to do the countdown, Marli?
Yes.
Sure. Which I count down from 32?
Probably
64 seconds.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
We did the idea I was thinking. Yeah, something like that. That way it gives plenty of time. Maybe they got to run, they might have
snacks.
It on DVD.
Popcorn. How long does it take to make popcorn these days?
True. It does take a little while. We didn't incorporate that. I think it's at least 2 minutes.
You're a stickler about that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get a 10-second countdown.
So,
10.
No,
Right.
10. No, let's do a 5-second countdown here.
Okay. Now? Oh, okay. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Nice.
Sweet. That worked.
So what about Good Burger?
Oh, fuck.
Made you pick this film.
See, that's right. I picked several. No, I like it. It's like a feel-good movie. I was like a kid when it came out. I 10 or I don't fucking know. But I don't know. It's just one of those feel-good movies that every time it's on television or Nickelodeon, I would always just leave it on and watch it. It's just really nostalgic. I love Kenan and Kel. Who doesn't like Kenan and Kel? So.
Oh, dude. Who doesn't love Orange Soda, right?
It's just it's comforting. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just it's a comforting, feel-good movie that you don't have to think too hard about and just put it on.
Yeah, man. Nickelodeon was a pillar for our childhood, I feel like. And I think it's a lot different nowadays with the variety of networks out there. It's not such a monopoly on childhood development programs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
half
man,
the memes nowadays like reference like old like cartoons from back in our day and stuff, which is funny.
yeah. Oh man, I love it. Yeah. Good Burger, man. Yeah, just a classic I loved. I mean, the opener, is iconic. Just that line alone.
I like it kind of reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite, where they were building the burger over the credits.
That's a good movie.
True.
Like, because they had the same sort of credit sequence where it was like food and like sort of a stop motion thing, if I'm remembering right. But this definitely talks to like the effects that they were using at the time.
Oh my god!
With the talking burgers.
Oh my god, not bad. I'm gonna say that. It's not horrible. Not horrible. I mean, I've seen a lot worse from '95.
Well, yeah. So Good Burger came out in '97, around the same time.
97.
97.
Oh, okay.
Like the heyday of Nickelodeon, probably.
I was like 5.
Oh, that's newer, man. Okay, so
you probably caught it more on reruns.
Yeah, definitely. Because by the time I was like old enough to like watch and understand, it was probably like 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was 9 when this came out. That's
Mm.
crazy. What a character fucking Kel is. Like, the actor, just amazing.
Well, and this is kind of like the same thing that happened with like Saturday Night Live. If you think about it, they took the same formula for Nickelodeon.
Yeah, for a youth audience, rather.
They take like a sketch show, like all that, and then you have the spin-off movie. So like Wayne's World came out of SNL.
Yeah,
and
first successes. Yeah, I mean, besides Blues Brothers would be the first.
Blues Brothers,
but yeah,
also, and this is the same formula if you think about it, coming out of like all that. Did they do any other movie spin-offs?
Did, but I definitely. I mean, I could see that I probably missed a few. I bet. I wouldn't be surprised, especially if they tried to tend to like a female audience from. Because there was that one girl. That one girl was hilarious on there.
Lori Beth Densberg or whatever.
Ooh, I'm gonna say yes. I don't know.
Well, so I remember there were other shows. There was like Pete and Pete at that same time.
I never watched
Great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
There was Salute Your Shorts.
One of those guys is involved with the
Salute Your Shorts. It was like a camp.
I think I was too young for some of these.
It was a camp show. And then they had Hey Dude. Yeah, you were probably too young for these ones. These were
just missed these ones.
That was like
wanna.
We hold you in our hearts. So and when we get a copyright strike,
it makes us wanna
fart? Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Get it right or pay the price.
Wow.
The stunts. He's gonna toss that baby. There's no.
I mean, if you wanted to rewind from that point, I mean, there's some horrible green screenings randomly inserted there. That was amazing.
Oh, really? That's funny.
It was so good. Yeah, he was just like, whoa.
So, do you think they have him on a platform for this? And because they keep cutting to just the skates.
Just skates.
Yeah, I would imagine they do. Right? He has to be on some kind of dolly system. They're like just pushing him along.
They dunked the baby.
Babies
this is so 90s.
I know. Now that like you like look back at it, it was like
that guy's in every 90s film right there.
He was one of like a constant adults in the All That sketches.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, dude. You're right.
The classic line.
Again, the opener. We can't have enough of it.
Two good burgers. So the comedy that they like in the writing, it's very dry for him. He's stupid, and whenever there's a line delivered to him, he's delivering or he's understanding it very like literally. I think, and that's really what made this character fucking funny.
Yeah, it leads him to the point of faults at many times.
He was in a lot of All That sketches too. I forget his name.
He played the fireman or something. Right?
Yeah, fuck. What was his name? He was really good too. Yeah.
He was. Yeah, a lot of these people are recycled essentially from All That. Didn't the cook like not talk at all?
You might be right.
He just grunts, I think. The Good Burger uniforms look a lot like In-N-Out uniforms.
Kind of, a little bit. I can see that.
Well, they had to get the model from somewhere, right? So I'm sure it does feel very West Coast.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very West Coast feel to it. Yeah, I forgot Sinbad was the science teacher here. Yeah, Keenan working his way out of the classroom. Look at that hair.
He looks the same. Like he hasn't aged at all. Like
right? It's insane. He looks like that today on SNL.
So how many movies have you watched on quarantine, by the way? You're on day what?
Oh, no. I've lost count. I was really good about keeping track and I stopped. I think I'm on day 19. Well,
what was the last day that you went to? What's your situation, I guess? Tell the people what's going on.
So the last day I worked was March 16th, Monday. So okay. What was that? I'm trying to think.
I'll do the math.
I don't feel like
it's like the moment like Tom Hanks in Castaway. She's like got like tallies scratched on the wall over there, and she's just
my God.
Giving up, even fucking scratching.
Just giving up hope. Like I was like writing it down because I have like an agenda.
It's almost 3 weeks.
Well, how many? Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, that's got to be like rough because I mean you're usually so busy. You're always doing something.
Yeah.
So now
go out of nowhere like
day 20.
Day 20. Yeah. Day 20 in. Like it's and I mean, let's be real. I mean, altogether, I mean, like how long do we think this is gonna last? It's probably got another month at least.
Probably.
At least.
Oh
at least.
God.
And that's being like hopeful, you know?
Yeah, probably till like end of May, I'm guessing at least. I'm hoping that like things will be open slowly by June. Again, that would be nice.
I would love to have
I'm not gonna fucking assume
a summer at all. I mean, realistically, inside baseball, I'm trying to move, and I was trying to fly to Florida in June to secure my housing.
Shit.
I was trying to find my house to get and I was going to secure it in a week vacation there, like, and then move in July. And now it's like
it might be choppy. Look in July, move in.
My girlfriend's a teacher, so we have to move with a very small window in between the year.
That's right, because September would be when they start school again.
Yeah, she's like going district, so it's like she's got to get there. And they start early. They start end of August, I think, or like maybe even mid-August. I don't even know. It's real early.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, who knows, man? So it's a weird time. Yeah.
In our area, they just extended the stay-at-home order to what, May 2nd?
7th or 2nd,
something
like that. But I think that's everywhere too, like other places.
Is that federal?
I don't know. I think other places have extended it too. Yeah.
Which means your job is closed.
Yes, it's closed. Sucks.
Now, when you guys go out, do you see like a lot of traffic, or is it very minimal?
No, it's pretty minimal. Yeah, I would say it's minimal. It's just like, it's funny because then you go to the grocery store and then like the parking lot's kind of full actually with cars, and it's kind of annoying.
That's the same here. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm trying to not go to the store as much, but.
You know what happened here is now Walmart is limiting how many people can be inside, and you have to wait outside in a line.
Wow. That's good. I mean,
I'm probably not going to go there anymore because I don't want to wait in line and like people aren't respecting space. Like as I go by, like I drive by the Walmart, it's right up the road from my house.
Is that normally where you get your groceries?
Yeah, I go there like a bunch of times, you know, like there's a couple things I like to get there. I like to get my coffee and stuff like from there.
Yeah.
They sell a lot of big bulk things, like which you know, it's not Sam's Club, but there's a couple things you can get in bulk that you can't get at like other places.
Right.
I'm between there and like Price Chopper, a local joint. But
they haven't done that around ours yet. They haven't limited how many people can be in the store.
No, they have like at Trader Joe's. There's like that. See, remember that line we saw around the block?
Oh yeah,
because they were not letting everybody.
I mean, our grocery store is pretty big.
Oh yeah, ours is okay.
It's a very large building.
What is your grocery store?
We go to Safeway or Grocery Outlet.
Okay, so you're dealing with Safeway. Okay. I haven't been to a Trader Joe's since this whole fucking craziness picked out. I do love
Same.
Trader Joe's. I don't know about you guys. Like a lot of
great,
cool
but
products.
It's just crazy. Like even going there when this isn't happening is like just
it's a
nuts.
nightmare, right? It's not a comfortable store.
It's always a nightmare. It's like Costco. I just like I would like to go, but I don't want to deal with the people.
Yeah.
Costco on a micro scale.
Oh my god,
their cookies are really good.
All their stuff is great.
I've been hit by more carts in Trader Joe's than anywhere in the world. I swear to God.
That's
People
infuriating.
are so impatient. Like they just will mow you down.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's annoying. It's super tight in there, and the parking lots are always really small. So there's not a lot of parking usually.
Like, I'm curious to see how we bounce back if like people are still going to be sketched out of one another. Because that's one thing I've definitely noticed in this whole pandemic is like it's kind of put a divide among like strangers more so than before. And like I'm wondering if that's ever going to heal in some aspect. Like it's like people are just like, you're fucking dirty. Then, you know, they like it's crazy. Like
with time.
I hope not.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Like, I don't know. Some people are like that, but then I see other people still smiling when I go for like a walk and stuff outside and people smile at me. And you know what I mean? So some people are still being really nice.
I mean, yeah, I'm going out there still in the field and I get people that are like trying to shake my hand at points. And I'm like, hey, no, we're not doing that right now, you know?
Oh, God.
Yeah, like so some people aren't respecting it at all.
We're even talking about like the kids that grow up during this time. And like,
she got corona. Hold on, I gotta cut this out. I'm out.
Are the kids growing up during this time going to have a fear of like germs and be more?
They're definitely going to be more hypochondriacs, I think, or like germophobic.
That is a good question, and
worrisome. And
realistically, right? Imagine if you have a touch of OCD and this happens as well.
This would fuck with you hard.
Yeah. I think of like Howie Mandel, like he's a famous person.
Oh my god, he probably lives. He's gonna live in a bubble.
Doesn't want to touch anyone.
Dude, I met Dave Attell recently. He's a germaphobe. I went to like hand him a marker to sign a glass.
Yeah,
he goes, I got my own.
Oh my god!
So like people like that, dude, they're fucking. They're living in a fucking hell right now. They're like,
holy shit.
Well, for all you know, Matt, for all you know, is you just pulled that marker out of your butt.
True.
And now you're handing it to him.
In his defense, I did. I mean, it's the only way I was sure that I was going to get it in through security.
You didn't know that, though.
Yeah. I mean, I wiped it off.
Wiped it with my napkin.
Oh, my God. I didn't do that just in case anybody's crazy out there.
So I forgot in Good Burger that Keenan's character started out working for Mondo Burger. I forgot. I haven't watched this in a while.
I haven't watched this in a really long time.
And we got Kel and inside the shake machine.
Yeah, definitely doesn't meet code today.
This whole thing was just so ridiculous.
There was always like a lot of slime.
And while we're in this
is a big part of
Nickelodeon, dude, you can't have a Nickelodeon movie without slime, right?
Yeah,
let's be real. Strawberry shakes, yay or nay? Right now, across the board.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting.
Go a half and half with some chocolate shake in there, and you're working some magic.
Strawberry
granted, it's
chocolate.
not the one I would choose out of like.
Yeah, I'd always go.
You know what I mean?
I would.
So, bullshit. You never get strawberry. You get chocolate.
Yeah, but I can fuck with a chocolate covered strawberry shake.
I guess. Yeah. It's true.
Oh man, that's the best thing about a significant other. They will call you out on that shit, and you'll be like,
"No,
that's not how I'm feeling right now, though. Like right now, I'm feeling strawberry. All right."
It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, so we played the.
Oh, that was so fun. Oh, you should do that with Tracy.
Yeah. On Instagram, they have these filters now where you like put two people's faces and you like play a game where you have to tilt your head and say like. What who's better with money, and then you like tilt like towards the person that's better with money to see if you both agree or if you disagree.
It's funny.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got in a fight last night.
I was thinking that as you were saying it, I was like, this sounds like something that could cause some fucking fights.
It wasn't a fight, but I was like, yeah.
They have one section called Bridge Burners, which are actually just questions designed to get you in a fight.
It's like who's had more one night stands?
Yeah.
Who's uglier?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
That was the one.
Who's more
That's some-
jealous? Who's more insecure? Like that kind of shit.
that is some bridge like breaking shit. That is
So
some
funny.
dividing
So funny.
questions. We were playing a game with that in the Jackbox last night, and it was very mildly like this among friends.
Okay.
That is some. I was expecting that kind of question when we walked in. I was like, "This is gonna be a bad idea," but it was so mild and it worked out. That shit could cause some perils, like with friendship.
I mean, we were fine. We were just like laughing, but it was just funny.
We were
So-
fine. We were just laughing.
They say never
I'm
go to
not
bed
convinced,
angry,
Marley. I don't know. Oh shit.
Oh my god,
You woke
It was
up
funny.
remembering it, didn't you?
that was so
Wow.
funny.
Man,
Oh my God.
poor Kel. Look at him.
Remember which one it was? It was
Hey
the-
Matt,
the
if
ugly.
someone calls you ugly, aren't you gonna call them ugly too?
Fuck
Yeah.
you should always think that your girlfriend is better looking than you, no matter what. That's just how you should be, like, as a guy. Like,
Oh shit.
that's it. Like, it was funny because it was like, who's uglier? And we both
You're
like,
both right. I'm gonna say you're both right.
and I was insulted.
My girlfriend came in here and called me ugly, but you ugly.
Yeah, fucking right.
But
We had to answer the question. I thought he
but
was
you
gonna
know
agree
the
with
role,
me.
Jesse, that you signed up for.
Yeah,
She
you're
is
gonna
pretty.
agree.
You are the biggest piece of shit in the world. All right,
I know that
in a comparison scale. Like why
when
she's
in
attracted
doubt-
to you, you're a Prince Charming. All right, but in comparison, you are fucking grimy. You are
That's
a
what
grime ball.
You're supposed to
Remember
think.
your
And then-
fucking place.
when in doubt, choose the funnier answer.
oh my God.
Yeah,
That's
with your
that's my
bros, not your girlfriend. She doesn't have humor.
Oh my
Not in a
God.
relationship. Humor has no place in a relationship. I wasn't trying to pun you, Marley. I'm just saying
It
in a
toes-
relationship, no,
It
there's no
toes
humor.
the line.
Yes.
Because then we just make fun of each other until someone's feelings get hurt.
With bros, it's like there's no fucking like limit. But with girlfriends, it's like there's a line with humor, a very fine line. If you go out of that, you're
Yeah.
fucking sleeping on the couch, homie. Sorry.
It's like driving
That
on a
is true.
cliff.
Yeah, dude.
This is true.
It's very true. And I mean, it goes the same way with guys too. We get offended at the same stupid shit. Like, it's so funny. Like, we'll be pissed at dumb shit and like look back on it a day later and be like, man, that was dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
I do that all the time.
Well, you got something in mind?
No, that
Oh
was it.
God. I got something I know.
Some more bridge burners.
Man.
There's only like 12, I think, questions on there anyways. There wasn't like a ton. We
Yeah.
went through all of them, I think,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
And we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. It was
It's
fine.
about
There's only the one.
Quarantine entertainment.
We got through all of them. The only one we fought about was who's ugly.
Yeah, what's this Jackbox game you were talking about, though?
That one sounds cool,
Jackbox, dude. So back in the day, I used to play You Don't Know Jack. My mom used to buy this on computer. And we'd play it.
I
like,
remember the
all our
commercials
friends
for
and
it.
stuff.
It had the bald guy, right, or something?
Yes, sir. And
remember
dude,
that.
so this spawns from that. And it used to be a party game situation. We'd play it with like, I'd play it with my friends when they came over. My mom would play it with their group of friends, adult friends, like when I was a kid. And like, yeah, it was just like a fun thing that had a lot of different games, from trivia to like, just like random drawing games and whatever, And this spawns from that. It's got a lot of different games as well. And you can actually do it through like a Zoom chat now, which is really fun. Especially in today's times. I mean, we're all quarantined. What are you going to do? Everybody's Zoom chatting anyway. Zoom is making a fortune right now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, it's insane.
My God.
And so it's on Xbox for free. I don't know how much it costs when you want to buy it like on Mac or PC. I'm sure it's not much. It's probably going to run you maybe 10, maybe 20 at the most. And you can just basically play it with a cell phone for people that aren't at the house of like the device.
Okay.
And just play, I think maybe 6 to 8 games, we'll say, different games with a shit ton of questions. You're probably going to be a long time before you see doubles.
Okay. Is it like an apples to apples type of thing?
They got
Or-
that going on. There's a lot of different shit going on in that game. Look it up if you're looking for like a game to play with like friends. I would definitely recommend it. We played a couple of them, and there was plenty more that we didn't touch. But
Yeah, we always have trouble finding like 2-player games when we're by ourselves. Usually,
yeah,
that's
and-
like one of the
yeah.
problems.
And the idea of
That were
having
actually
like
fun.
a virtual game
Yes,
is kind of interesting.
that's interesting. We haven't tried that really.
Yeah.
can I just say the Switch is impossible to find right now because everybody's
Oh,
freaking out in
no.
quarantine with nothing to do, and the Switch is the number one thing that a couple can
wow.
play. Literally, like guys are hardcore gamers, right? Girls usually don't give a fuck in the common relationship. Like
Mhm.
me and you both are in the same relationship. Marley, you never really play video games, right?
Other than my Game Boy when I was younger, that's it.
You have more of than my girlfriend. My girlfriend never ever played video games. Was never interested in it. But there's something about Nintendo. Whatever it is, I don't know if it's the common engines in the game or whatever it is. There's
playfulness
something
of it
behind the scenes that most of their games, anybody that doesn't give a fuck about video games can get into the idea of the I think it's community. Like there's like that underlying issue of community of just being friends and like you get more out of it than the video game itself. It's like the interaction, you know?
Yeah.
They play on that role of us. And dude, you can't get one of those things right now. And fucking, dude, it's wild.
We just saw someone picking up one outside our apartment.
Yeah.
It looked like he
funny.
picked one up off of Craigslist or something from like one of our neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some people that are, you know, of course we're dealing with sad times where people are losing their jobs, so they've got to sell shit. But people are selling them for $450 when you can get a brand new one for $299.
Holy shit!
It's crazy. It's gotten to that point. I've seen multiple ones where it was like $450 and people were like breaking their balls, and then somebody would be like, PM you, and you know they're like, fuck, I just want it.
Wow,
because we're bored.
Holy
We're getting paid. We don't have anything to do. You know, it's fucking wild, man. It's interesting. I mean, that's why we're here watching Good Burger right now. I mean, there's nothing to do in quarantine besides like consume whatever entertainment there is.
Yep. The classics. When's the last time that you watched?
Can we just say Wayne's World vehicle converted into the Good Burger vehicle right here? That's the same exact model of car.
Yeah,
That's
you're
funny.
right. When's the last time you saw this movie, Matt?
I want to say decade. It could be almost approaching a decade. It's been a really long time. I feel like the caveman from Kablam was based off of that guy that's the janitor mopping right there. That old guy. Do you remember the caveman from Kablam?
Yeah.
Vaguely, yes.
Are you talking about Prometheus and Bob?
Yeah, Prometheus and Bob. Yes.
Oh my
Bob.
God.
Yo, I used to live for those skits.
I forgot about that, actually.
10 seconds of fucking entertainment. Oh my God. It was usually Bob doing something there was a setup to Bob, but Bob fucked up Prometheus. Yep. Common theme. I loved it. I bet you the Mondo guys like synthwave.
I thought that was Neil Patrick Harris for a minute.
Oh my
dude,
God.
that's hilarious.
If you squint,
I was gonna say if you were looking at it like cockeyed,
like this, yeah.
Be like Neil Patrick Harris.
Because normally it's like not really, but if you squint.
Yeah, that guy does just grunt. That fucking
he looks like Neil Patrick Harris, but like a douchebag.
Yeah.
Trying to get that sauce, dude. Everybody wants the sauce, dude.
Oh, that's what it was. That's the whole hook of the movie, right? The idea that they have the best like sauce that
it's a play
wants.
on the Big Mac sauce, really.
I like how they thought that was like the futuristic jackets.
Oh, dude,
like,
don't you
like
love
all
that
the
shit?
Clothes.
Just the 90s alone.
Thought, like, that's how people are gonna look.
Yeah.
Yo, Mondo Burger is hooked up. I'm not gonna lie.
They got a big budget, dude. Somebody financed that with some serious money.
It looks like something out of fucking a Disney park.
Yeah, it kind of does. Actually.
All the sequin fucking jackets.
This is so, like,
too much
now that I see
bedazzling.
This is unbelievable, and like this would not happen.
Is it holding up?
Not. I mean, in the way that it's nice and
we should do
nostalgic.
Clueless another time because like it's like the same like element. I feel like
Clueless.
Dude, I liked Clueless as a kid.
Oh shit! Is that on Netflix?
Paul Rudd's first opening act, underappreciated.
Is that on Netflix? Fuck! There's so many movies I could have.
Red carpet for the opening of Mondo Burger.
My God, he really looks like Neil Patrick Harris in that moment.
He's
right?
like a knockoff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jeez.
What's his knockoff name? Ned Patrick Harris?
No, that's a rhyme.
Ned Davis Harrison.
Ned David Harrison. This looks like
Oh
so
my
they have it
God.
set up looking like a concession stand at a movie theater
weird.
almost.
Their jackets remind me of Xenon. You guys remember that?
Oh, I love that movie.
I loved Xenon.
Xenos Lapina.
The sequel.
What the fuck did you just say? Oh my god!
That's what they
I might have to
say.
bleep. What did you say?
That's
Do
what
I have
they
to
say.
bleep that?
She goes, Xenos Lapinas.
I have to bleep that. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know.
That's what
Bleep
they
her,
say.
please bleep her.
Oh my
I was thinking
God.
about being here for Halloween one of these years.
Xenos
Xenos
Xenos Lapinas.
Oh my,
That's what they say when like things
Oh my
are like
God.
fucked.
my god!
Edith a penis.
That's not what it is.
Oh my god!
You're
too
trying
much
to be
penis
funny.
and all
There's
that.
gonna be a lot of editing on that part.
Oh my god. That was a great movie. And the sequels too were good.
Oh
The
yeah.
sequel, you mean?
The sequels, excuse
Yep,
me.
The sequel. Yep. Hell yeah. I used to love the song. There was a song in Xenon 1 that I loved, and I can't remember it. It was from that
Oh.
shitty band. You know what I mean? Like the
yes, yes,
yeah, the
yes.
fake band.
I know exactly what you're talking
They
about.
had like one
It
song that
that
was
boy
like
band. Shit.
Paranoia or something.
something
I know
Nova, something Supernova,
I remember exactly what you're talking about. I cannot remember the
Paranormal
fucking
or
song.
something.
Yeah.
Paranormal Supernova. Oh my
She's
god.
working on it. This has
Please
the
work on
same
it, Marli,
feel
please.
as like one of those Disney movies.
Look
around
up
the same time.
Supernova in Xenon and
You
you'll
sure
find
it's
it.
Supernova? Okay, I'll try
Mhm.
that first.
Here's our copyright strike. Disney-
If that's what wipes us, dude, oh my god.
Goofy's gonna bust in here with an AK.
Oh, it was like zoom,
Oh,
zoom, zoom.
Yo, that guy right there, Friday Night Lights, right? He was the guy.
I never watched Friday Night
He was the
Lights.
guy that fucking great
Me
movie.
neither.
Oh my god, that was Bubba. He got fucking
What was he, a center? Wait, he's the
He
guy
was
that has like an
defense.
aneurysm or something.
yeah. He got fucked up so hard. CTE before we even knew what CTE was.
So I remember the joke that they made in Not Another Teen Movie where they're like, he only has like 8 concussions left until he dies.
Yes, not another team movie.
Yeah,
Yes, another great fucking movie.
with Captain America playing one of the main
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, he's right. It's Supernova Girl.
Supernova Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's right.
Yeah, I knew it.
Supernova
Don't fuck with the kid
girl.
on
It's funny.
the nostalgia stuff. That's my era.
We can all live in the 90s instead of a quarantine.
Aw.
The 90s were great, and
Kind of.
it's weird because I'm not a 90s baby. I was born in 88, so like I'm like kind of held to the 80s.
But you appreciate
Childhood
the
is the
90s because
90s.
Yeah, I don't know
your
shit of the
childhood took
90s
place.
or the 80s. I mean, rather, like, what do I know of the 80s in that 2 years I was born? Like,
No, you got everything that was already made.
that's the best part, I guess, right?
And then you experienced all the new stuff in the 90s. We were
Is that
talking
why we
about
get so mad with, like-
generations.
Is that
Mhm.
why we get so mad with new millennials because they like don't appreciate like the shit that like came before them? Do
So
think?
you have a better understanding of it, like the different generations. What's the one
We
right
just-
below millennials?
Generation Z.
Z.
Yeah.
well,
which
it would
is
really
like-
be generation.
Zoomers.
Yeah, it would be Z, I guess, right?
Yeah, and they're like, when
Gen
were
Z.
they born?
It's like 1996 or 7 to 2005.
Okay,
9,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, now.
And
Um,
that's a different generation than like everyone in the millennials probably had some exposure to the 90s culture.
Yeah.
Like they were either in their teens or
Yeah.
like a kid
Young,
growing up or
'cause I was born
born
in 92. So,
So like I think this is the biggest for millennials, the 90s, all the stuff Nickelodeon, Disney movies,
mhm.
roller skating rinks.
It's so funny, yeah, because it's like I think we want to imprint our childhood on every generation. So it's like now you relate to like the older generations as well. It's like all I can think about is like you didn't get Pokemon cards or fucking Pogs. Like you don't even get it, dude. You're fucking lame. You play with blah blah blah, like Puppy Patrol or whatever.
Well, now their kids are coming in with like cell phones at kindergarten,
Oh.
internet access
It's
at
weird.
age 5. You
Well,
know,
and like Snapchat in high school.
Yo, so I had the
Oh.
first cell phone in school. Like I had one in middle school, right?
Mhm.
Had it in what was it, like 6th grade, the first you're in middle school.
Mm.
And like, yo, all I could do was make a call.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were,
I couldn't
what
even
was it?
text.
What
Couldn't
was
even
it? Do you
fucking text in
remember?
that time. Like these motherfuckers can make a viral video in the middle of fucking high school class. Like it's insane what they can do.
what
Yeah.
what was your
Um,
first phone? Do you remember
A Nokia block that I can murder a man with. Right? I'll tell you what.
Yellow and black.
No, it was plain black, like grayish, right?
Okay.
It was like, dude, it was, I mean, it must have been 8 inches tall, right? 2 inches thick. Going in the backpack, you don't even think about putting it in your pocket because you're going to get some fucking kind of hip problem. And dude, they used to remember they'd have gel cases that went over those phones back in the day.
Yeah,
those were the cool shit. Like
that's right.
Or if you were real cool, you'd get the light up antenna that would fry your phone.
I like the antenna. Yeah,
those were cool. Yeah, they would fry your phone eventually.
My god.
Oh my god. Yeah, I remember minutes. You would buy minutes on that sucker.
Yeah.
And then fucking, I had 2 of them because my parents went from like prepaid to like contract. Late 90s or whatever it was. So like they were like, we had 2 burner phones and they gave them to me and I just gave one to my friend. And we would just call each other. We just call each other on prepaid.
So funny.
My first one was like a Virgin mobile phone. You could play Snake on it. I remember I got like a Beastie Boys polyphonic ringtone.
Oh, I know what era. Blue back screen era is when you're getting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was cool as fuck when the blue screens came out. You were like, oh fuck.
You could text, but it was like 5 cents a text.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I would
so
always
expensive.
get in trouble. I would always get
I'd be
in
like,
trouble for
"Ma'am,
texting over.
Mom, can I get another 25 for a re-up?
God.
You went through that already? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man, kids don't even understand that. They got unlimited everything. I mean,
yeah, it's definitely the generational split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got in like the worst trouble of my life. I remember because I was like calling like my then like boyfriend at high school or middle school boyfriend at the time before 9 because it was free after 9. I remember with Verizon.
Nights and weekends. Nights and weekends
were free after 9.
That was kids don't even get this.
And like I got it wrong. I thought it was after 8, like when I was younger. And so I would call my boyfriend like I'd say I'm going to bed and then I would call him and talk to him. And then so they got the bill and it was like $500 or something ridiculous. And I got in so much fucking trouble.
That's why my parents always made me get prepaid. They were like, you're not going on our contract. You're getting a prepaid phone separate from us. We will give you an allotted amount for the month. And that's what you have. Like, that's it. Like, and I used to always burn through that shit in the like first half because texting and it's like, well, it's like 8:30. Like, I want to talk like now. You're so impatient because you have no concept of time because you barely experience time. Like,
I remember it's like over the years, it's just like slowly convincing like my dad to go to like unlimited. Like first it's like, oh, unlimited text, would like beg him. And then it's like, fine, I'll get that. And then it's like, could we do unlimited minutes? And it's like, fine, unlimited calls. And then lately, literally, he just put for unlimited data.
Yeah, that's right.
He just got it. It's so funny.
Oh
but it's funny how like it changes because it's like you used to have to pay for like every single thing.
I'm kind of glad because I never dealt with like being on a parent bill because like back in the day, couldn't they see like who you were texting and how many texts? So they didn't get any context and they just got. Like, you can still do that if you want to. You can go to like through Verizon. Because one of my family like friends does that to their kids and they like see all their texts and everything. So you can do it if you're like the holder of that plan, I think. It's so wild because it's like you sent 10,300 text messages to this number. Who in the fuck is this?
Yeah, I remember when people would count text messages like back then.
Oh my god. Yeah, they display it almost like a badge of honor.
Yeah. So. Or like he said, like you would get in trouble. Like your parents would be like, "What the fuck?" Now it's like I have no idea how many texts I send a month.
Yeah, I just remember all my friends getting in trouble for that shit. Like if they were on contract, like 900 texts in one day to this person. What?
My friends would always get mad, be like, "Don't text me; it's gonna cost." Like,
I feel like I remember a parent saying something witty, like, "Fucking, you don't have shit to say normally during the day. What could you possibly be saying?"
Well, then remember they switched it to be like, oh, if you have Verizon, you can text and call Verizon people.
Yes.
For free.
Yeah, so get your friends to join the Verizon call.
Yep.
Yeah.
So funny. Yeah.
And then
I joined Verizon for that reason because everybody had Verizon, like at least during that summer or whatever it was.
Well,
like,
and then when the iPhone came out, though, everyone fucking had AT&T all of a sudden.
Yeah, because that was like the only Hauser.
Yeah. And I was like, that's bullshit.
I was still on Verizon with like a flip phone and I'm like, what the fuck is that thing, dude? Like, that's crazy.
So funny.
It's like the rules will keep changing.
I might have had a Droid at that time, like one of the shitty first Droids that were like real pathetic, but like iPhone was so ahead of its time, the first model. That shit was wild.
I liked my pink Razor flip phone.
Oh, the Razor coming back, by the way. Like they're making that again.
Oh yeah, I heard that. That's funny.
Samsung finally whipped out a model that they're pretty sure is going to last with that foldable screen, and it's a flip phone.
Oh wow!
All right.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see the long-term use of those, but
yeah, if it worked, like I would try it out. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
and at least like to see it in a store or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Ed Sauce
hold that vigorously,
saving Good Burger right now to keep everyone up on what's going on.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're watching a movie.
Oh yeah, we're watching Good Burger. Neil Patrick Harris constantly holding it down.
They're trying to figure out what is in Ed's sauce.
They can't fuck with the sauce boss like that, dude. He's not going to give up the sauce easily. We know that.
They look like Star Trek suits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we would be wearing now.
Should we be wearing that? Should I go put mine
Did
on?
we disappoint? Like, are we supposed to all be in latex?
I guess so.
Or Playtex, whatever the fuck that is. How annoying. Like, every piece of your skin that's touching that is burning as you're walking.
Oh, God.
It's just vinyl burning like your
it's a lot
skin
of chafing.
Ugh, no pleasantly. And you're just squeaking as you come along. It's like, who the fuck is this now?
Now, I don't know if you heard before when we were talking, there was a scene where like everyone was like flooding in and shit to Good Burger, but there was like ska music behind like all the thing going on, and it sounded like Kel as like his character doing the voice for the ska music.
Like the lead singer, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And they had like horns and like drums and guitar and stuff in the background. So it sounds like he actually recorded some shit for that. I'll have to look into it and see if that actually exists.
That's pretty funny. I did not notice that.
It sounded a lot like him. So I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, there was a marching band there.
Marching band. Not the Mondo Burger.
Okay, I was going to say, okay, never mind.
It was when they, it said like Ed Sauce on the window, and they were like having all the business come in because he made whatever this is in the sauce.
Trying to see if I can find anything on that.
Yeah, it's. I wish we had a fucking roof to chill on like they have. That would be pretty sweet if you have roof access during the quarantine right now. Oh my
god! Or just a backyard.
Oh, did you guys see the couple that formed from like rooftop to rooftop?
You were talking about that.
So I've been following them. I've been following them.
Okay.
Yeah, so this guy, apparently it's legitimate and stuff, but he saw this girl dancing on her rooftop during the quarantine to like some music. And she wasn't doing it for a video, she was just like doing it for fun. Supposedly.
Allegedly.
He got a video of her doing it, so it's like, but who knows? He probably saw her and took a video.
Right.
And then so he thought she was cute, so he had a drone, and so he sent over his like number, like on a piece of paper with the drone over to her, and then she texted him, and then they texted back and forth, and then I guess they went on like a little date, and I was following this like one Instagram account that I follow called like The Way We Met. They show like couples and cute ways that they meet and stuff like that. I guess they went on an actual date, but he was like in a bubble, and they like videotaped the whole thing.
Like a literal bubble, like bubble wrap.
Like a hamster bubble, like a clear one. Yep. So he was walking in the bubble, and she was not in a bubble next to him walking. And then they just like walked around town and just like was shots of them like smiling and laughing. Apparently that was like their first date and stuff. So I don't know how much of it is like actually, I want to believe.
I want to believe as well, but I have my thoughts. Like maybe they kind of thought they had found an opportunity, a viral incident.
Right. Well, I don't trust like
anything on the
internet anymore, but I want to believe that it's real.
It's cute as fuck. I'm gonna say
it is cute as fuck.
Yeah, like it's cute as fuck.
I have a question about it though.
Okay.
So let's assume it is real.
Sure.
Let's say I'm this guy and I'm not stacked and can't afford a fucking drone.
You throw a rock with
I'm
your
like,
number.
what's my play? Like, am I throwing rocks with a note tape to it? Because that could go bad. Like, what if you hit her?
I mean, let's be real, dude. You can cop a drone for like $30-$40 now. Get your bitch ass out there.
It depends how far you're looking to fly it, though.
True. And during quarantine, I guess it might be hard.
It'd be hard to, like it's not like
it'd be hard to. You'd have to order it, wait a while.
You got to paper airplane it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Marley.
Yeah.
That's a lot of litter.
That would
Yeah.
but if you
backfire.
feel that fucker, dude, that's pretty
You
romantic.
do like 10 of them, and they're gonna
it's like,
keep
oh,
dropping
what's
to the
this?
ground.
And then she opens it, and she's like, hey, 34B over here, and I see you. Like,
But
whatever.
what if she's like an eco nut and she's like doesn't want you littering?
Oh.
That's gonna backfire.
Like, I'll pick him up later.
P.S. Please throw this out because I hate littering bugs.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
I don't know. Maybe
It's cute. It's a really cute story.
Hold on. Pause conversation. Can we talk about the first legendary slow-mo motion
Oh god.
Shaquille
of all
Shaq
time?
here? He looks
He's
so
so
young.
young.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
Look how
say, wow,
young.
my goodness.
Look at baby
Aw.
Shaq. Look at that cranium, dude. Just like perfectly formed still.
It's so funny.
Oh,
oh.
that's a cool suit. I'm digging it.
That's a pretty fly suit. Matching tie and shit. I don't know. I'm not one for the tie to match the suit pattern. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, actually, it's not.
When?
It's not a tie. I lied, guys. Sorry.
Depends on the suit. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on the look you're going for.
It's the
It could
90s
work.
too, guys.
It could work sometimes.
It's a
It's the
different time.
90s. It's the 90s.
True,
Like
that
they
too.
weren't dripping. All right.
No,
let's be real.
no lie. That suit looks a little oversized for Shaq.
He didn't
Well,
fill into it yet.
fitting
He's not
was-
ready yet.
Yeah, they were like, we're gonna plan for you to grow into this. You're a growing boy. But fitting was different in the 90s as well. Like tight fitting wasn't the popular thing again. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah,
Like now we're back into tight fitting, formed, looking good. Like it.
I hate it.
Presence. I like
hate
it, but if I have to move or itch at all, then I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Hulk out. Like I'm a wide shoulder dude. I bust out of like fitted top.
I'm more of like the Batman mentality of like let it be baggy so they don't know where my weak spots are. If you go
All
to
right.
if a bum goes to stab me on the street, he's not going to know exactly where my leg is.
Well,
If I'm wearing baggy pants, he can be.
I don't know. I
Missing.
feel like, dude, I've walked around. Okay, this is my theory. I've walked around dressed in normal clothing, band t-shirt, whatever it might be. I've walked around in a suit before. I feel like I never get fucked with in a suit because it's like that motherfucker can sue me and owe me. Like I feel like people don't fuck with people in suits. Like I just don't.
It just demands respect.
Yeah, it's just even the crackheads are like, oh, he's off limits, motherfucker, like that.
Do you feel you get more respect when you're dressed nicer?
Hell no, dude.
Yeah.
She's a girl, dude.
Well, I was gonna say it's completely different for girls. Though. You know
it's
what
inverse.
I mean?
The dirtbags
It's-
are like, yo,
It's
you look
like,
good,
yes,
baby. What's
but-
up?
Yeah,
They're so rude. Like, what is
Yeah.
up? Why? Jesse, have you ever, all right, Marley, you're not
because
here.
men are pieces
Jesse, have
of
you ever
shit.
catcalled a girl? I've never catcalled a girl in my life.
No,
It's like,
no, I
that'd
don't
be
think I have.
Super creepy and weird.
It's so
Yeah,
fucking
no.
weird, but I see it all the time. Literally, it happened today to my girlfriend. Happens all the time to girls everywhere. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, you had an issue with that at your last job.
At my last job.
Yeah, like when you would go outside, like people would always honk
Oh,
at
because yes, they're doing construction next to it. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. That was I don't get why it's always construction. Maybe it's something about construction.
Construction dudes are dirtbags. That's why.
I don't know.
For real.
I don't-
I'm sorry. Anybody out there doing
Yeah, I was gonna
construction?
say,
It's
I
not
feel
you, our Patreon subscribers. You guys are awesome, obviously.
It's just weird. It's anyone that's like working outside if they see.
Yeah. It's so
Something.
fucking
I
dumb.
don't know.
I just don't know what you get from that.
Maybe it's part of the job training.
It's like in
day,
the video.
one.
Yeah.
Day one. All right.
be.
So
Could
whenever like someone attractive walks by, you're gonna want to make sure to yell at them real loud. Make sure
Hit
you
'em with your
whistle,
best
clap.
line.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
Make sure they know how good they look.
You want to comment on things like how they look, what you would do to them.
Point number 2: safety.
My God.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
sometimes like I just because it would never work like the well, first of all, it would never work. It's weird because I don't think it's ever.
You
probably
think a
worked
woman has
for a
ever
guy.
responded to catcalling at all, Marlon?
No, definitely not. I don't think
You-
so.
all right, guys out there.
I just had to come over.
No,
Yeah, thought about it.
absolutely not.
You,
And then
you boys.
You silly. You silly. Here's
and
my
then
number.
The other way around is super weird. Like if I was like, nice dick, like, and I just
Let me see
shouted,
that dick. Let me
Yeah.
see it.
like I feel like a guy would get super uncomfortable and just not know what to do and probably clam up. You know, what
I think that's
mean?
what girls should always do, honestly, is like,
Clam
oh, yeah,
what?
baby, let
Oh,
me
just
see
do
that
it back.
dick.
Absolutely. I like, either or ignore it and just fucking.
How long is that shit? Like, put them on the spot. Like, play them right away. Like, no fucking easiness. And then they're going to shut the fuck up and be like, that's what I thought, puss boy. Shut up. And then, yeah.
Yeah,
like, you can handle this pussy, motherfucker.
Oh my God. No. We're setting your girlfriend up for
the problem is I don't know how crazy people are.
Yeah,
you never know. That's the problem.
I know how to invite that.
If I confidently knew he wouldn't hurt me, then it's a different story.
Isn't that always the thing about battling? It's like, who's willing? You don't know who's willing to go to the higher level here. Whenever you get in a competition in public with somebody you don't know, it's like, who's going to go higher here? Like, fuck you, fuck me, fuck you. Like, it's just like, who's
Well, I've seen like, even there's like that one incident in France that like sparked like them changing the laws like last year, a couple years ago recently, where like that girl, the guy like whistled at this girl on the street, like in France, or said something to her. And then she was like, fuck you. Like she mouthed off back. And then they got into it and he like threw an ashtray at her and like hit her and stuff. And then luckily, and it was in broad daylight in front of an outside restaurant in front of all these people that were sitting and eating outside. Damn. And thankfully they saw it and they like grabbed him and I think he was like taken by the authorities or whatever. And then they changed like the laws for catcalling, saying like, if you do that, you're going to get like arrested essentially. Yeah. It's going to go on your record. It's not just like, a slap on the wrist.
Innocent fucking,
I mean, it is
but
like,
he hurt her.
It's harassment.
He hurt her.
Well, that's assault.
How is it not harassment? Does it invoke feeling? Like, how do you feel after some dirtbag, like,
honks
just immediately, you're mid-thought thinking about your fucking life, your day, and then they're like, hey, baby, let me see that ass. Like,
it's weird.
I know you, and if you had a baseball bat and they slowed down, you'd fucking smash them.
I would just be mad. I would just be really mad. And
see,
upset.
my girlfriend's not as forward, so, like, I worry about her, because it's like, she would just be like, like keep going, because she'd be nervous.
Well, she's smart, because she'll be safe, though. Like,
she's nervous, like, in that situation, like, so it's weird, dude.
Well, either way, no matter, it doesn't even matter for a girl because whatever way you choose to react, it's on the guy's. You don't know how the guy's going to act if he's like going to take it too far. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it just sucks all around.
I think that's how it is. Like if you're a dude and you're like having an issue with another dude as well, you never know what you're dealing with. Like people just go berserk these days. Like that's how it goes. Like you never know what they're capable of. Just like Kel, man. You never know what Kel's capable of.
I was just thinking he was just talking to a model or someone who walked in while we were talking about all that.
Does Kel have a romance?
Funny enough.
In this movie?
What's that?
What?
Does Kel have a romance interest in this movie? Like, is there a lady for Kel here?
I don't remember because I haven't seen this in like years.
I think so.
I was getting parallels to a Wayne and Garth, like a Garth romance.
I feel like he has like a fan, like he fantasizes about a certain woman, but I don't think it goes like it's this girl. I think it's like you know what I mean. I think it's I forget what it is.
Yo,
it's like
Lauren from Full House
likes that,
right?
What's that?
That's Lauren from Full House, Urkel's crush, straight up.
Oh, there you go. They're going mini golfing.
No, you guys never liked Steve Urkel?
What? Well, I didn't watch.
Yeah, well, you said Full House.
Sorry, Family Matters. Sorry.
Oh, Family Matters. Oh. No, I didn't really watch Family Matters. Actually, that like maybe
I loved
a couple
Family
episodes.
Matters growing up. Yo, when Steve Urkel would turn into Stefan, it was a shit.
That was funny. I did see that, and I was like, so weird.
Yeah, she was the girl.
What the fuck?
She was the girl he like loved. Go right there. Wait, is that Carmen Electra?
I think so.
I can't see.
I think that's Carmen Electra.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're right. They keep like not even showing her face, just like her boobs and like.
This would be like Playboy era Carmen Electra.
Maybe you're right because her hair is just darker. I didn't recognize her.
100% Carmen Electra before plastic and everything.
Wait.
Yo, what? Look at that.
That's so funny. Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, I gotta put some legitimacy here. Look at actually item.
That's so weird.
Oh my god, she's the fucking spy.
Yeah, they send her over to fucking gather.
She's it's a honeypot situation.
It's funny.
Nickelodeon was a lot more sexual back when we were kids.
Yeah, it was more.
We didn't really have limits, right? Like it was a little different in our era. Like, do you guys ever remember Milk Money?
Milk Money.
Oh,
It was a movie about like a kid, and like he goes to the city to like with his allowance with a few buddies, and they try to see boobs like from a hooker, like in
oh my god,
Chicago
that
or
sounds
something.
like I like vaguely I have like a vague.
Those kids would
memory of
never have
that.
came home. But I think it's like
That's like an old one, I think.
That's a
on, like,
classic,
really
yeah.
old one, Nickelodeon. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But either way,
funny
they
as
bring the
fuck.
hooker home. The dad falls in love with the hooker.
Oh my
nice.
god, yeah,
It's-
that's fucking.
it's fun.
That's terrible.
It's
Jesus.
a fucking great '90s
Jesus.
like theme. I love it.
By the way, I was fact checking us. It's a different actress. That's not the Family Matters actress.
Oh, it's not.
No, different actress.
Thank you.
Who's the name of this one? Oops, sorry.
This is Shar Jackson. The Family Matters one is Kelly Shangney Williams.
All right,
Okay,
dude.
okay.
Fuck yeah.
Just making sure we're all
Good mid-episode
Good.
fact checking.
Nice.
I love it.
I still got to find Kel's ska song.
Oh god, that's like vague. That'd be a little hard. Harder, I should say. Oh god.
That is definitely not Carmen Electra, by the way.
No?
I don't see
Now that
Carmen
you've seen
Electra
it.
anywhere in the IMDb.
That's so funny. We're just getting like all these celebrities wrong. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that is
I think that's what they were
definitely
going
I'm
Robin
so
for.
sorry.
Williams.
Never mind. She is all the way at the bottom, uncredited on IMDb. Uncredited. Roxanne.
That is Carmen Electra, though?
Yeah, but how is she not going to be uncredited as like a peak point
That's
in the
strange.
plot where
They
she's
should
like
fucking-
trying to steal the
they should
fucking
fix
sauce
that.
plot?
Yeah.
Wow.
pretty
All
fun.
the way at the bottom, people, like under everybody, people without even a picture.
Maybe she pissed somebody off on the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was I'm a Dude. Maybe.
She is a
That
dude.
song?
I'm
That's
a
like-
dude.
He
That's
he
not
played
ska.
with less than Jake, actually. We're all dudes.
We're all dudes. Hey. Yeah, I know that song. Mhm.
That was the song I was hearing them play earlier in the show. Or in the movie.
Can't believe I tried to say that was the Family Matters actress. I'm so rude.
Good job, man.
Oh, she's got a
All
nasty
right,
welt
let's
on
not
her
gang
head.
up on me now. Let's watch Carmen Electra work her
Oh,
moves
my
and try
God.
to get the secret sauce from the sauce boss Kel. All right.
He's the sauce boss.
Right
Get
now he's
lost in the
definitely
sauce.
He's the sauce boss. It's Kel's sauce. All right. Underlying plot tone here. They are taking advantage of Kel's secret sauce.
Well, he's
Didn't he develop it?
wholeheartedly into Good Burger.
He developed it for a company. You work for McDonald's. You're like hanging out. You're like, this is something I like to make on my break. And they start making that shit. You don't want
that would
royalties?
be
Well, you
That would be a
know,
lawsuit.
my father works
Thank
for
you.
An engineering company, and he gets
Okay.
paid for
Uh-huh.
he gets paid out for the patents for the stuff that he makes for him.
Maybe you have to sign
Exactly. This motherfucker should get paid for the patent of his secret sauce that they're making money off of. All right.
He should definitely get a raise, if anything.
I don't see anything about a raise anywhere in this movie.
Yeah, we need to look into the books on this one.
Yep.
Did you worked a little bit of like food service
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I did Dickies for a while in
and a
college.
pizza place too?
I
right?
did, yeah, I did Dickies for college for a few years, and then before that, I worked at like a pizza place. For like a
Dickies was
summer.
like barbecue, right?
Dickie, yeah, it's a barbecue
banging
chain. It's
barbecue, right?
actually like
Yo,
really good.
yo,
you
yeah.
would think it wouldn't be, but surprisingly, I swear to God, it's
It
really
was
good.
fantastic.
I would always bring home barbecue.
Should bring sausage home.
Oh my
Barbecue is,
God.
I love good barbecue place anywhere. Like, oh,
Yeah.
No one likes the spicy cheddar sausage except me.
Yeah,
apparently.
no,
I
wouldn't
fuck
never
with
would
that.
sell out.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, that was a fine. That was a nice job. I did that like in Plattsburgh up at college, and I had a good boss and stuff. Luckily, so
I feel like it's the go-to industry when you're young. You know, I mean,
it's
we've
like
all had
either
our step in
food
it.
or
A lot of our
retail.
friends have. It's a market you can easily walk into with a personality and make a lot of money. You know, for what skills you have at the time.
Yeah. What was your first job?
Dunkin' Donuts and
No, was that your
That-
first job?
yeah,
Sure.
15.
Was it?
Yeah, I was 15. Worked at Dunkin' Donuts.
That's
The
funny.
same-
It's
the
both
same
of your
Dunkin'
guys.
Donuts.
That's so funny. At
one
the
of our
same
buddies.
time?
Maybe
Or did it
for a short time.
overlap?
I
I got in
got
trouble.
in. I got in and then got Greg in, kind of, I think.
I can't even
work
see
there for?
Greg.
Well,
Greg did work there with Megan.
I got
Greg worked there with my
Flo.
girl.
Careful who you name.
My-
by the way.
I got Flo in there.
Thank you.
And then I
my
think
God.
Flo was a connection to Greg.
All right. Name.
And then Greg
Bleeping the
to-
fuck out of stuff here these days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, worked
funny.
there with people we knew. And man, so first off, my first experience with Greg and Duncan was I plastered
Munchkin
him in the
fights.
eye with a munchkin as he walked in the door, and he was like, "You work here? Oh, dude, this is awesome!" And he's like, "What can I get?" And I was
Doesn't
like, I
even
gave him
matter.
everything he wanted, like because it was like we were
That's so funny.
reckless back in the day.
Yeah.
So, like I sent him out, I got sent him out with he had powdered fucking crust all over his eye.
Oh
But
my
he
god.
went out with like 2 packs of munchkins and whatever drinks he wanted. Like that's how the hookup was with our Duncan in our town.
Yeah.
Right?
That place was insane. The amount of our friends that went through there and stuff. We kind of seeped in and caused
I would text
chaos.
Jesse, be like, "You working?" And I'd be like, "Let me get a coolada, motherfucker. I'm coming through."
Oh
in
my
2
god.
minutes."
They probably
I got
lost so
you.
much money that Duncan. I can't even imagine.
Oh, we cost them fortunes.
Well,
Jesse,
that's
I don't know
like
about you
any
guys.
Retail job.
I would walk out. We had a Baskin Robbins built in, right? I would walk out with a 5-pound bag of gummy bears because that was a topping. So
Oh, yeah,
me
I
and Greg
remember those
would take
big
M&Ms.
bags.
I would
That's so
take gummy
bad,
bears.
though.
He would take gummy
Oh,
bears the
God.
next week. Like we would take
Oh.
everything.
See, I would eat stuff while I was there. I never walked out with anything. I do remember they would charge us $1 for any of the drinks out of the cooler. And one day I spent $10 on Yoo-Hoos.
Oh my god, dude!
and I fucking was so sick.
Oh, I could imagine.
I
Dude.
was so sick.
I could
Now
imagine.
you guys are gonna get a call from Baskin Robbins headquarters and shit.
I remember. All right,
Trouble.
let's go incrimination further. All right. I remember the first time I ever smoked like real hard on a blunt was at Baskin Robbins with my
In the freezer.
Oh god.
with a dude in the freezer, and we smoked a blunt, and I literally was falling asleep on the register in the drive-through
my
window.
God.
Like, oh my god! Like I was just like, oh, my head is spinning, And I just remember like, ding, 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 like because like somebody would be at the thing.
Yeah.
Oh my
Really-
god. That's terrible.
Hello, welcome to Duncan. How are you? What can I get for you?
Oh my god.
Well, I just remember fucking with like people in the drive-through more because we were bored, and we like most of the time we didn't have anything to do, so we'd be like, all right, how can we like fuck with people? And we do voices like an Arnold
Dude.
Schwarzenegger or something.
All right.
Like,
Speaking on that, here's a question for you. Did you ever witness somebody thinking that somebody was in the camera? All right, so we had a camera at Duncan when you worked there.
Oh,
See the
shit.
car, right?
yeah.
At the drive-through. Did you ever witness somebody thinking it was somebody they knew in the car and then it wasn't?
Oh no.
So they said something and then they were like,
no.
"Oh
Thinking
my
it's
god,
your
sorry.
friend.
What can I get
Oh
for you?"
my god. Especially in like a
What's up,
small town like
dumbass?
that.
I remember a kid that I
No.
worked with. I'm not going to name him,
Fuck.
but he was in a band that was pretty popular at the time, and he worked there. And we all thought he was a cool dude, and he said something very vulgar out of the thing, thinking it was one of our buddies. And the guy was like, "What?"
Oh no.
And he was like,
No.
"Oh, I'm so sorry. Welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How can I
I'm
help
so sorry.
you?"
That's so
I know
bad.
exactly who you're referring
Oh
to.
my
Too.
Yes, yeah, I figured you would.
What's your worst experience or funniest experience working like retail
Oh god.
or like food,
I
minimum wage?
don't know. I'm trying to think because like it's nothing crazy. Oh god. I mean, I chopped the tip of my finger off at Dickies, but that was my own doing.
Oh
I
my
was
God,
like,
did that happen?
I was just slicing meats like I was doing the butcher
Slicing
block
the
part
meat?
of it.
Did you find the tip or did that just go out?
Oh.
Gag every time.
Obviously.
Sorry, I can't like
Obviously, Marley just showed her hand. She
No,
wasn't
like-
missing no tips.
my coworker threw the
Tip out?
like
What?
well because it was on the butcher block with all the other meat, so it just went in the trash all over.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
It
Hold
had to be
on.
bleached.
Let's rewind this. You're
It was-
missing a
when
tip
I
of your
say
finger.
tip-
Let me see it first
No,
off.
all my fingers are there, obviously. Literally, it was like
Let me see that other hand. I don't believe you.
It's like I don't have any. It's
She hiding a hand with a missing.
That's not a tip. That's
No,
a whole
fine.
digit.
I'm fine.
Whoa.
No, but it was just like a decent amount of skin. That's all. So like it grew back and it's fine now.
You know when they shave hair with the devil?
Sorry.
Is this how much of Parmesan you want?
This was a full on slice.
It hurt a lot.
Oh man.
That sucked. But that wasn't anyone's like, oh, because of a bad customer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
That wasn't funny. That's not your funniest experience.
That was not fun. No, my first job was Hollister, and that was just ridiculous because like of what they wanted.
The
Like, yeah,
expectations.
they were just like insane and stupid and like
Jesse worked for a branch of them. I remember.
Or American.
American Eagle.
They're the same company. I mean,
competitors.
Oh,
aren't
yeah,
they the
they
same
weren't-
company?
Nope.
No,
Competitors.
they own
They're
like
identical.
they're
They own
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie and all that.
In our day, they were the same. Like it was just like different vibes.
Oh, like
They're
I liked
Right now, we
Hollister
don't-
better.
See,
Personally, I would go to Hollister.
At American Eagle, we didn't put clothes in a cave, so you actually like knew what you were getting. When
Yo,
you,
but
like,
bro,
came
they
home.
played
Fuck
California
you.
Beaches on their
Actually, no,
screen,
I agree.
and I
You're
was
right. I'm
like,
not
and
defending
their
them in any
cologne, their cologne was bomb. So I was in there buying their cologne all the time.
Oh my god, you're
You
one of
hated
those.
the cologne though.
Well,
No,
it wasn't that
they
it
had a
made
cologne
you
that was so
spray the
small.
room.
Yeah, they were obnoxious.
Every, like,
work-
yeah.
That's why I bought it though, because I was like, every time I walk by, I'd be like, all right, I gotta
Yes,
go.
it was like nice, but it was so fucking overwhelming.
It was
ridiculous.
overwhelming. Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Do
that
they
was
even
just-
do that anymore? I mean, I feel like I haven't been to a mall in years now.
We got Kellen lingerie.
Oh yeah, I was like, wait, how do we get
What?
here?
They're trying to sneak in by dressing like ladies, which
Look at Keenan's garden party
this kind
helmet.
of speaks to the time
Or
too.
hat,
I
really.
mean, this doesn't really fly either now. You don't see guys dressing up as ladies as a joke and like stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that flies. Oh, that flies still. We're good. We're good. I'll dress up
I mean-
as a lady right now, dude. Come on, hold on.
Do you think Kel's pulling that off? Is that what you're saying?
I think he can fly with that, dude. I'm all for it. If that's who he wants to be, that's who he
That's
wants
so
to be.
funny. Oh my
His
god.
his weave's on point.
Dude, he looks
He looks
dude,
good.
He looks
He
good.
does look good.
He looks good. Let's not fucking front.
And Keenan too, man.
It's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Keenan looks like the friend you want to have that's just always gonna be uplifting. Like no matter how shitty your day's been,
Mhm.
you call them and you're like, you know what? You're right. You are
You're
fucking
saying-
right.
It, as normal Keenan or as Keenan dressed as a lady?
I'm saying Keenan in his sundress outfit.
Okay.
I like Keenan better
Specifically.
here. Yeah.
He's got that short bob cut going on.
Oh, UPS is suing a motherfucker. What's going on here?
Oh, this is when they bring him to. Okay, this is a really good part. This is like an iconic part when they end up in the mental institution.
Oh shit!
And there's the whole Rick James song and dance number, right? Is it
Super
Rick
Freak?
James?
Super Freak.
I think it's Super Freak.
You might be right. I'm feeling like I remember something.
Wow. And they have there's an actor in this who's in, I want to say The Hills Have Eyes or something, if I'm thinking of the right
What?
guy.
Yo.
Who's
Okay.
the fuck?
Yo, how great
saw
was
him at
that album
Comic-Con.
when it came out? All right.
Yeah.
Can I just say, like, that was a breaker in a stale era of horror.
What, Hills Have Eyes?
I loved the fuck out of that movie. I really did.
The second one's not bad either.
It's not
It's
bad.
good,
no,
but
I love
it's like
both
one of
them.
those. It's just like so scary that it like I
Yo.
can't watch it. Like it's
Yo,
too much.
You're not
Like,
big on
too
horror.
much.
I couldn't even feel for you because I think it's the first one with the most hideous rape scene I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yes.
And
Oh
I
my
was just
God.
like, when I saw that, I couldn't even watch the whole thing. I was just like, holy fuck, dude.
The whole movie just makes me so uncomfortable.
Dude, so
and gives me
uncomfortable.
so much
Which-
anxiety.
All right, so like at first couple days after, I feel dirty after watching it, but like after a while, I appreciate like what more could you want to achieve as a filmmaker than to make somebody feel something?
I get it.
You
yes,
know?
mission accomplished. Yeah.
And then I'm like, holy fuck!
It's
Like,
terrifying.
dude.
Have you seen the originals at all? The like
I have
ones from the
seen
70s?
dabs of them,
No.
Okay.
not the whole things. I have never like. I want to
forget
like
what-
get the DVDs or something like.
I think it's number 1 or number 2. One of them is like almost shot for shot, like about the same.
Oh no shit! The camper
did it-
scene. It's probably the first one with the camper and everything, and like
Mm.
They did it really well, though. I
The
do
camper
really
being
like
held
my
up and
God.
the rape scene. Like that was just so dark.
It's so funny because I remember I saw it like as an option once, like on a plane,
Oh, really?
like to watch,
you
and it's like,
kidding
who
me?
the fuck would watch this on a plane?
that should
like,
never
what
be on
kind
a
of a
plane.
psycho? Oh my god!
Yeah, generally, I would think they wouldn't want to show horror movies on a plane.
Not
you
just
think-
like
They usually
horror
do.
movies okay, but like that kind of horror movie, that's like grindcore, like real extreme, like
Yeah, like if you're like someone that's sitting right next to you that you can see their screen. Like, it's just
All right, I don't know about
There's
you
a
guys,
kid
but
behind you in the aisle.
So do you guys feel any shame? All right, when you watch a movie on a plane, do you like look into a movie and you're like, is this going to have nudity and weirdness in it? Like when you're watching it on a plane? Because I'm like,
sometimes.
no, I know Blow has some crazy scenes. I'm not going to watch that on this plane.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. So if I know for a
That's
fact
how
that
I
it's like
am.
a ridiculous movie, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it into consideration. I've been downloading. I use plane rides now to watch episodes of like series on Netflix. I can do the download. Like,
on
the
your
episodes.
iPad.
And watch, like, I watched Lost in Space last time we were traveling.
I like to do that too on my tablet as well. That is nice to do. But if you're going to watch on the plane, I find a lot of the time, like Marli was saying, there's a lot of like crazy options that if you're just like looking over at like the dude is sitting next to you and they're watching The Hills Have Eyes and their poor girl's getting fucking obliterated in the van.
Oh
like,
my God.
You're just like, what is this piece of shit doing? Like, you're gonna like not watch your movie and keep an eye on that fucker the whole time.
If you do, I am guilty of glancing over at people's screens.
Oh,
Me too.
There's
Watching
nothing
movies.
else to do.
You watch the entire
Oh my gosh.
movie.
I'm
Yo,
embarrassed to
I
say
felt-
that.
I
I've done that
asleep.
before. I've done that before.
So I fell asleep
I'm embarrassed.
with the headphones in, watching A Marriage Story on Netflix.
Yeah.
And she watched it with the subtitles, the entire thing.
No sound. Yep.
No sound while I fell asleep through it with
I
the
was so
headphones
bored.
in.
I was so bored.
I have been there 100%. I remember one time I was flying alone and a little kid was watching some movie that I like was somehow more entertaining than mine. And I was like just kind of watching his screen because he was like, there was a seat in between us. And like, I was just like, kind of like,
that's funny.
yeah, like, so I've totally been
Oh
there.
my God, that's so funny.
Now I think it'd be funny if, like, say the Hills Have Eyes options are there and you have a kid to, like, once they fall asleep, just put it on in front of them.
That's fucked up.
And then
That's cold-blooded.
And then anyone behind him is going to be like, what the fuck is this? Going to see a kid, and then the Hills Have Eyes on the fucking.
Or mom and dad's going to be like, what the fuck are you watching? We're just going to Disneyland. You want us to turn this fucking plane around?
Oh my God.
No, I mean, like, the worst ones for them to show would be like any of the, like, Castaway, United 93.
Oh my God. Castaway has like such a brutal plane going down scene that they should never ever be on a plane.
Lost. I'm trying to think of everything with the plane.
They got lost, but they only have like episodes that don't have the
just episode one,
like
with the plane
going down.
Oh my God.
Nothing like with the plane going down, but they have every episode that's cool, like on the beach.
It's like they have the Discovery Channel series. It's like worst plane crashes in history.
So bad. Yeah, I like to watch lighthearted, fun, nice things if I'm going to watch any movie on a plane.
This has a very One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest feeling to it. Yeah, this is where the dance scene comes up. This is the iconic fucking scene from this movie.
The iconic scene where he dances.
Is that George Clinton? Uh-oh, we got a fact check again.
I was going to say, before you just name drop.
It is. I can tell from those colorful dreads and glasses anywhere. That's George Clinton. That's probably, it's not Super Freak, I don't think. It's probably one of his songs. P-Funk All Stars. That's his backup band. I think that was like a necessary scene in every 90s movie.
What?
It's like, no matter what it is, it could be about like a family on the edge of like destruction, but there's a dance scene in it. There's a choreographed dance scene where like everyone's like, na, 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 na. That was like a requirement almost.
I mean, there was like a lot of movies that had that. That's true.
Cal can dance. He's not too bad.
No, it's good. This whole thing is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, iconic. I don't know.
This is the scene from the movie, man. The one that I remember.
Is it though? Because like what I remember is
you had George Clinton.
Welcome to. I remember the opening line. Really, that's about it. Or the sauce battle.
Sauce battle.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get the sauce, like the whole underlying plot of the whole movie.
This is so funny. It's like, my God. So stupid.
I mean, like that was all these comedies in the 90s.
It was
were,
like stupid
really
humor,
fun.
but it was funny. It was
super
funny.
fun. Not really in the realm of reality.
I miss all that so much. I mean, they brought it back technically, but
it's a new cast though, right?
well, yeah, of course.
They don't have Amanda Bynes.
No, she's like going through some things.
I heard she
She's
went
what?
down a
She's
different
going
path.
through some things right fucking now, so she's a little busy.
Yeah, we'll keep it nice. There she is,
That would
right
be
there on the
nice.
left.
I did Matt. Oh my God. I think that would be
I'm
amazing
traveling.
if they brought back the whole cast. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
I would love
Danny
a reunion.
Tamborelli's still doing stuff. He's doing podcasts on the Last Podcast Network and stuff.
Yeah, I said that
really?
earlier. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
shit.
associated with it. Yeah, LPN.
That's funny.
Yeah. And he was a voice in GTA as well. It's so funny
And
the
a
people
image.
that
And an
stuck
image.
around. Yeah, and they used his likeness.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
He's the son of
of
one
Michael.
of the main characters.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so
in
funny.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, a lot of voiceovers. And now actually even with the new DLCs on the multiplayer, he's
Yeah.
involved in that. So
That's true. Yeah, he shows
Yeah.
up in the arcade that you buy. He's like at
Yeah.
the
so
It's a
bar.
sweet gig. You get to be like a video game.
Yeah.
right,
it's
icon.
cool.
Yeah, it's
funny
pretty cool.
too. A lot of the GTA characters, they kind of people look like the person. Like they
Yeah.
do. They use your
Do a good
actual
job
like,
with the
face.
graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main characters, they're very similar to how they look.
The one character, Trevor, looks exactly like he sound like it's his voice,
Yep.
and it's like
Mhm.
looks exactly like.
Yeah, he's in Walking Dead. Amazing character. One of my
Yep.
favorites, Simon. He is honestly like he's Negan's minion,
Yep.
like basically for a season.
His secondhand man.
Yeah.
Doesn't he throw a bed through it or something? Oh,
No,
he
him.
throws Keenan through it.
Funny.
That's how they ended a lot of all that sketches. Someone would just jump
Throw
through
someone
a window.
out the window.
Yeah. It was like a signature ending. Yo, that guy would be dead. That old man would not
That'd be
survive.
fine.
That old man would need a double hip transfusion, like some crazy.
Transfuse those hips.
You got a hip you can give.
Who is that? I recognize her as well. I feel like she was in.
So she is she's in Freaks and Geeks.
There you go.
Okay.
She's in a lot of things. Yeah.
She was the
a
older
lovely
sister in
actress.
Freaks and Geeks.
Doing her no honor. I love her to death. Yeah, she's a great actress. Linda Cardellini. Yeah, she is in a shit ton of things. Scooby Doo as Velma, Brokeback
Velma.
Mountain as Cassie,
Oh,
Avengers
shit,
as
okay.
Laura
I
Barton,
could- yeah.
Legally Blonde, Chutney. I mean, tons.
Yo,
of,
I would hate to be in the Avengers and not be a superhero. How fun! Like, I
How
mean,
shitty
no,
would
You're
that
not
be
even
to
in
be?
the Avengers now. You should be
I'm
grateful.
not knocking her. I'm not knocking her. Yeah, I guess I'm in the same position. Like Jesse Landers in the Avengers. It's like, oh.
yeah, shit, dude.
I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be more glorious 100% to have a little bit of power in a movie.
At least you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like even
but
a sidekick. I'd be a
let's be
sidekick
real.
to
If we could
Superman.
just be drinking a beer randomly in the background of a scene, we'd be happy with that.
That's what I'm saying.
like
Yeah.
Stan Lee or something.
Exactly.
Chug, chug, chug.
So funny.
As Iron Man blasts through the wall of the bar.
Yeah, dude. Yes. I'm digging the metal riffs.
Yeah.
I didn't
The
know
score.
Blink-182 appeared in this film.
That's definitely a solo.
Doesn't that look like Tom, like that first white dude that
Yeah.
was driving the other van? Before he got lost looking for aliens.
Oh yeah, that's right. They stole an ice cream truck and all the children tried to flag it down.
How legendary was it though? Summer days. You hear that twinkle twinkle. You've got a limited time to run in and get money from mom and dad to get back out and get that motherfucker.
I may be a little sour,
that
but
was
fuck
nice.
you.
Why?
What?
I lived on a main road. Are you kidding me?
They never got an ice cream
I
truck?
didn't
Bro, I didn't live in a neighborhood. I
Oh,
lived on a main
dude.
fucking road. I'd see them go by at like 45. Like,
Oh,
What about
man.
like if you were, because for us we'd get it in the park a lot. Like we'd be in
Holy
the park and then the
fuck.
ice truck
I would
come to
maybe
the
get it
park.
when I was hanging out with some of our friends in their neighborhoods,
Huh.
but like never at my own house. They'd be like,
Oh, dude, I never thought of that. That's a total experience because, like, you run up and you're like, "What am I gonna get? Like, what am I
Yep.
gonna get?" They got SpongeBob with gumball eyes and
Oh my
like,
God, it was
when
so
I
great.
was really little and my dad lived in a neighborhood, I have vague memories of it, but then like it was to a main road for
Hmm.
like the rest of my childhood.
I was in Queens growing up at that age, so there was definitely ice cream trucks
Oh, yeah.
like everywhere. And it was
Everywhere,
great.
right.
My mom would get so mad every time I would get like a Coke float. She was like, it's fucking gonna get everywhere. Oh, yeah, I miss that. That was great.
How was growing up in Queens
Uh,
compared to like
yeah,
when you,
right?
compared to
Because
You
you
grew up
started
in
there.
upstate.
and then she moved to our area.
I was in 8th grade. I started 8th grade. Was my
What's
first
that,
year
like
in
12 years
Rhinebeck.
old?
Yeah, or actually, yeah, about 12. Yeah, I was trying to think back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was 12 when we moved up to Rhinebeck from Queens.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
it was interesting. There's just a lot less to do, I noticed. It's like
Oh, fuck
mostly.
yeah.
It's like, you know, so
Yeah,
if
we
you didn't
grew
have
up-
a car.
Oh my God, the East Coast. We grew up in the
Ugh.
middle of nowhere. Like,
I know, Jesse told me about his where it's like just
Get in
fucking-
trouble.
Like, yeah, because there's
In
nothing
trouble.
for you guys to do.
literally accumulate fucking items on your rap sheet. That's
Yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
my God. Yeah, it's terrible.
Like
Yeah.
a laundry list of fucking.
The skate park came when we were adults. That's about it.
Oh, really? That's so
Yeah.
sad. That skate park wasn't there when you guys were like
Me
kids?
and my friend were a part of the committee to like get it built.
And
Oh, yeah, you told me
then like
how
the
old-
following year, go to college. And like
Yeah,
I
That's
moved to
so
Albany.
sad. Yeah.
And like we all moved away, and it was like we didn't even get to enjoy it at all.
It
Well, at
wasn't
least
for us.
well,
it
yeah, I
was
was
for
gonna say,
the next
it was a
generation.
gift for the other
So they had
which
something
is
to fucking
important.
do.
It's
Yeah,
important,
totally.
you know. Like
Because you kept them off the streets.
Yeah.
hopefully
Which-
they don't have the rap sheets we have where we
Which
were
is-
just bored.
That was always the argument was like businesses don't want us skating there, but we have nowhere to fucking go.
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's nice.
But I mean, going from the city in Queens where you were surrounded by like all kinds of shit.
Wasn't that
Well, no, not like shit to do. Like
Yeah.
things like
I
Yeah,
got
the-
you.
the
I got
city's
you.
busy. I mean, you go-
Overstimulation to the lack of
Yes.
stimulation.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
you go to the
realistically.
woods. It's like
Mhm.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah, and I didn't like
Mm-mm.
drive or like I took the bus till like my senior year, like high school. Like I took the bus every day to school, so like I didn't have a car to like drive
Yeah.
around or anything. So it's like you feel like stuck because it's like to go to the movies, it's so far. To go to the like one mall in
Ooh.
Kingston, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like
Especially
so
you.
far.
I mean, Rhinebeck is really a little more isolated than me and you, Jess.
It's even farther.
Well, I don't want
out,
to give.
yeah.
I don't want to like.
Don't
too
want to
much,
say
but
exactly
yeah,
where, but even it's even
it's not
further
even
into the
quite
woods.
Rhinebeck. It's in the woods surrounding Rhinebeck,
Yeah.
technically speaking.
Yeah,
But yes.
yeah.
So it's like, but it was really pretty and like naturey and really nice and beautiful and stuff. Actually, yeah. So that part was cool.
Yeah.
And I met like good friends, I guess, in high school and stuff. But I wasn't there too long because then I went to college after, and then yeah.
Oh, pretty
So-
much high school.
It was all of high school. Yeah. So it went pretty quick.
Were you like the city girl? Is that how they saw you?
Well, I wasn't the only one that was like from like and it was short. People quickly forget too. You know what I mean? So like the first
one year and then
first year, and then after that, it's like you're expected to. You know what I mean? Like just be
You
the
play
same.
the
Yeah,
part.
you just like be the same and like yeah.
Mm.
But no, I mean it was fine. It was just more shell shock, like I said, with like lack of stuff and
When
yeah.
you were growing up in the city, did you like go out on your own and like do stuff? It's almost what you're making it sound.
Well, they were more. Oh my god, my parents were like so strict, so I would always beg to like go out, to like go on the boulevard and like walk and stuff like that. The College Point Boulevard is where we would usually like
at
walk.
like 10.
Yeah, I was like 9 or 10. Now, in retrospect, that I'm thinking, I'd never let my child walk at like 8 or 9 years old, like unattended with like their friend down College Point Boulevard. Like that would be insane. But because everyone else, like all my friends, like were doing it, their parents wouldn't let them do it. So I asked, and then sometimes my mom would, like on Halloween. Like sometimes she would let us do it.
Go out with a group though.
It would be like with my friend Amanda, like with somebody else essentially. Yeah. But yeah. That's great.
I'm 10. I want to go walk
I know.
out
Now
in the streets of Queens.
I would get so mad at her, but now that I think about it, it's like that's like insane. Obviously, that would be ridiculous. He's gone.
And then I mean, if you end up like walking, like you can't even walk in like the upstate New York area. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go walk the. Yeah, but you still have to drive to the trails.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Like you
usually,
said, you didn't have a car.
That's
so.
like that's. I mean, that's what there was to do. Like after school, it's like, oh, you want to go to the trail?
Want to
like,
go to the woods or a parking lot?
It would be like X Woods. Like, oh, let's go to Firehouse, or like, you know what I mean? With whatever trail, like, is the Poppin' Trail.
Would kids hang out in town and stuff too?
In Queens or in like?
No, in upstate.
Yeah, in Rhinebeck. Yeah, after school. Yeah, after school, kids would like go into town and stuff. Usually, sometimes I would, but.
Well, I didn't know if that because like with our. There was no like town. There's town, but like it's very open. Like with the one that me and Matt were in, like Hyde Park is very spread out. It's not like a downtown.
After school, where do people go congregate?
Like, a lot of people were in like sports and stuff.
Well,
I
would say sports or at each other's house. Like would be
each other's houses. So
yeah.
There'd be like a community.
That's sad. There's nowhere
house.
like.
That's why the skate park became a big thing. Like when we were older.
Shit. Hyde Park needs to like do a main street more where there's more like shops and like
once
walking.
We had cars, it was more like pick a parking lot.
Well, Poughkeepsie too, right?
If we were going on an adventure, then yeah, we'd go either Poughkeepsie or Kingston or upstate or like
what about the
down
McDonald's
to the city
parking lot?
That was a big holdout for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But how many times did Main Street fail? They did try to do a little bit. I mean, we had Glow Stick Factory when we were a little young before driving.
Glow Stick Factory.
Yeah. They tried to build up that little plaza with like Hyde Park Pizza where that was for a while. They tried to build it up a few times. It would fail. And then they would try again. Hyde Park Pizza was a new era of it, I would say.
Yeah. And they put those sort of lasted for a little bit. That Chinese food place has been there for decades.
That's funny. It's the only Chinese you could probably get in town.
It's like the only one they got domination.
Been ordering like I remember ordering with my family in like 1992. I was like a toddler, like yeah, that's how long that's been there.
It's so funny.
But yeah, that whole area just sort of fails out every time.
You guys want to eat that meat that's on screen, by the way?
Ooh, yes. I was looking at it and I'm wondering what it is because it's not actually meat. That
Play-Doh.
Looks like sponges, probably.
Yeah, like
or sponge actually, sponge with red dye.
Yeah, I was trying to get a closer look at it. What was that shit he was pouring in? It was some sort of chemical that enlarges it from what I remember last time watching this.
Ooh.
Because doesn't this whole building fill up with meat or something?
Oh, yeah. It's like a sludge or like...
Spoiler alert.
Fucking my dream, I remember, was to like... It sucks I can never do it now, but like my dream as a kid was to like do one of those like Nickelodeon... I forget the name where it was like the races where you'd slide into the ice cream sundae and
Double Dare or
it was
Wild and Crazy
I think
Kids?
It was Double Dare, but then there's also like another one where it's like they did that on another show too. But yeah, you'd go through the obstacle course and slide into like a giant vat of ice cream.
That sounds like Double Dare.
What would you do or Double Dare?
Yeah.
There was two of them. What would you do? And then Double Dare came after.
See, what would you do? I know is the John Quinones one. You're not talking about that, right?
Wait, what?
John Quinones, what would you do?
Oh, I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
We're going to have an actor run up and stab a baby in the face and see if anyone intervenes.
No, wait.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
I don't know what the other
And then they go up to the people and they're like, why didn't you intervene?
Double Dare is definitely one of the main ones.
Then they have Family.
I'm wondering if I'm like saying the wrong thing. I think I'm doing the wrong thing, dude. I've been telling so many people, oh yeah, Double Dare, or what would you do?
That's
Totally-
so funny.
It's totally the wrong thing. It's a hidden
It's a very
camera
opposite
show.
show.
It's a Wild and Crazy Kids is the
There
other
was
one.
2 though. You remember the other one, right?
That's where they
There
go.
was,
Wild and Crazy
yeah.
Kids, they just go to like a camp or something and give everyone like colored T-shirts that said Wild and Crazy Kids, and they'd all compete in something. But I think what you're thinking of, because
Mark Summers did both of them.
Double Dare was the one where they had like huge sets and big. It was always like,
Yeah.
oh, we have a giant pudding or an ice cream
Yep.
thing.
I just want to get like the slime.
You
And
just
stuff.
want to be covered in ice cream.
Yeah, I just always wanted to like slide down like the fudge.
We can work on
that. Yeah, you're funny. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
We don't
it's
have
not
enough
wholesome.
property to set up our own Double Dare. That would be cool.
Yeah, no, it's called What Would You Do? Literally, it is. I
Really?
just had to fact check myself. Double Dare
Okay.
before it was like what it was.
Mhm.
It's called What Would You Do in 1991.
Oh,
Oh,
shit! You know what?
wow.
Now that you're saying it, I remember the
So-
intro.
I don't remember that.
Slime
What would
probably
you
first
do?
appeared on this show right here, literally.
Oh shit!
And this was like a big thing of becoming the scheme of Nickelodeon as we knew as kids, with the fucking orange and green. You know,
Gotcha.
like this is where that really blew up. Is
Huh.
What Would You Do started that shit, and it
Gotcha.
was the same thing. You reach for a flag and a nose full of snot, like gross.
Yes.
Oh.
So you like do all these little puzzles, and they were
Damn.
gross and weird and fun, and
That's
like,
funny as
oh
fuck.
my god!
Why
it's
don't
so
they bring
cool.
those back? You know,
Dude,
I think they
yeah.
did do like a recent Double Dare.
Double Dare,
but it was
right?
the same. Like
Okay.
it was a little different. They had like this YouTuber host it, like this
Okay.
girl.
Ugh.
She's funny, but
I
like,
remember
don't
Global
know.
Guts too. It was
Oh,
around the
yeah.
same time.
Oh shit!
That was more
Global
intense
Guts.
because they'd literally
I would not
blast
wanna
you
be
in
on
the
that.
face with like a glitter cannon.
Fuck
Like
that.
it's
Fuck
like a
that.
5-year-old's making his way up. Little Johnny's gonna make it to the top, and then like, boom! They hit him with like a fucking Volkswagen-sized boulder.
Flash 2020. He's like, I'm 43 years old. I'm still fucking sneezing glitter. I get headaches every other day. I
Waking
can't
up.
live like this. Double Dare fucked me.
What's the one that was the one where you get slimed, like, and there was like the trivia? It was like Summer Sanders hosted it.
Well, that was Figure It Out.
Oh, that was
Where
that
they'd
was,
have someone come
Love
on
that.
that did something interesting.
love that show. That was so good.
He's uncovering the Mondo Burger conspiracy. He's
Yep.
enlarging the beef.
No,
Bad guys always die in the end, right?
Those have to be sponges.
they're
All
stuck to
him.
him. He's got a little meat stuck to him.
Oh, they used his phrase against him.
Damn.
The production on this is pretty good, I have to say. For like, this had to be the heyday of like Nickelodeon's, profit margins.
Right. I'm sure they had a big budget to work.
They
with.
got
Look-
Sinbad.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. And Carmen
Did
Electra.
they get Sinbad?
Electra.
Dude, what happened to Sinbad, dude?
she saw Sinbad.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Wait. What?
You
Didn't
saw
he?
Sinbad?
Didn't he come
Oh,
perform?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carmen Electra.
Yeah, no, you.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he came to Pebble Beach. Yeah, and he
Wow.
At her old gig.
Sinbad, man.
seems nice.
Wow,
You gotta
man.
if you ever see him again, you gotta tell him you liked him in Good Burger.
I liked him a Cherokee Kid, personally.
Cherokee Kid. I liked
Yeah.
him in Kazam.
Oh, are you Mandela affecting me?
Oh yeah.
I purposefully go out of my way to like insert Mandela facts.
I was gonna say, like, when we started talking about him, I was like, "What do you think? How much of an honor would it be to be involved in a Mandela effect, like on the internet?
What do you mean, like starting
What?
one, or
It's
just
like constant stirring for your name, like it's free fucking advertisement and publicity. Like, let's
It's
be
like-
real.
It's so what? Like American Slacker was never had podcast. It always just said American Slacker, and people are misremembering it. Type
Like,
of thing.
wasn't there a famous show, American Slacker podcast? And it's like, no, we were never famous. We're an indie podcast, but yes, we were famous at one point. Like, you know what I mean?
It has to be like the name or some detail,
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Good burger, though. Good burger.
Oh my god.
He's tearing up his. He was gonna grift him.
He was gonna extort the fuck out of Kel. Poor Kel. The whole fucking story is about everybody taking advantage of Kel. if you really look back on it.
I was gonna say, Good Burger took advantage of Kel. Keenan was gonna take advantage of Kel.
Keenan was really
and then ripping that up doesn't make him a better person. He still was gonna fuck him over.
No, he's still a piece of shit. And I mean, let's be real. That's how he got his Saturday Night Live deal. Was he screwed over Kel in the beginning?
Everyone thought. Remember, speaking of Mandela effect, everyone thought Kel was dead for a bit.
Oh my god, that's what's up.
That was another one. Yes,
he's just like his life.
He's like, guys, I'm fine.
No,
he's alive, dude.
Poor guy.
Well, this friendship. I don't know. I wonder if they're still friends today.
I think so.
I think they are.
You think they are?
I'd like to imagine they do Thanksgiving together.
I don't know if they're that close.
I'd like to imagine that too. I'd like to imagine that Kel brings the turkey and Keenan brings the potatoes.
I don't think he's a stuffing guy.
You think Keenan's a stuff? Is that a
Maybe
fat
he brings
joke?
both.
Is that a fat joke at Keenan?
No, it's just.
I don't know.
I think you'd have it on lock.
What a classic '90s celebratory ending to a film, though, right? This was every '90s film ever, right? You got to have that glory.
There you go. He's hitting you with it.
Nice.
Everybody watching this has been like, we've been watching a film the whole time.
That's what I said. I was
been watching Good Burger. All right.
It's the glue that holds it all together, like the ground beef of the conversation.
Yes, exactly, man.
Look what nailed it. Nice.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, this one went a little awry. We talked about a little bit of everything. Who knows? Maybe the next one will be a little bit more about the film. We don't know. This is just how we're riding this train. All right. And
either way, Marli, thank you for being our first guest.
Sure.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for having me. I was here in the house. So I was
captive.
I was captive.
She had nowhere to go. We held her hostage.
So I guess I didn't have a choice, but it was great.
Yeah. So ignore the help sign she held up in the middle of the movie. All right. That was just for prop. All right.
We'll cover that with pictures of Kel.
Exactly. Yes. And hey, thank you everybody for tuning in. Obviously, this is on YouTube, but this is a little taste of what we're going to be doing on our Patreon for a little exclusive content. In case you want to contribute to the show at all, head over to patreon.com/American Slacker Podcast. And any denomination you decide to donate, we will be giving you all of our digital content.
And we're also going to be putting up new rewards on there. Maybe some new merch available to the Patreon only type of thing. So look out for that, and look out for more of this awesome content. We hope you're enjoying it.
Hell yeah! And thanks again, Marli. It was a lot of fun having you on. We'll do this again.
No
maybe we'll do the princess movie next time. And Jesse has no fucking say. All right,
you'll love it. It's gonna be great.
You'll fucking love it, dude. You'll fucking love it.
I bet.
All right, people. We love each and every one of you for tuning in all the way. Hopefully, this was a good burger experience. And until next time, that's it.
There you go.
We smoking America. We passing America. I'm mapping America. I'm second America. We talking America. We blazing America. This is fucking America. We're second America.
This has been American Slacker Podcast. You can reach the show by searching American Slacker on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Reddit, or send them an email to americanslackerpodcast@gmail.com. You can download and rate American Slacker on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, and all other podcast platforms. Visit the show's website, aspodcast.com, where you will find every episode, official merchandise, and links to their Patreon if you would like to support American Slacker.
We smoking America. We passing America. I'm mapping America.